Hello everyone, welcome back to LS Life Channel, where you can learn more interesting info about your favorite actors and athletes. In today's video, we'll be discussing the career and some interesting facts of martial arts legend Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee, born Lee Jun-fan, November 27, 1940, died July 20, 1973, was a Hong Kong and American martial artist, actor, and philosopher. He was the founder of Jeet Kune Do, a hybrid martial arts philosophy drawing from different combat disciplines, that is often credited with paving the way for modern mixed martial arts, MMA. Lee is considered by critics, media, and other martial artists to be the most influential martial artist of all time, and a pop culture icon of the 20th century, who bridged the gap between East and West. He is credited with promoting Hong Kong action cinema, and helping to change the way Asians were presented in American films. Lee was introduced to the Hong Kong film industry as a child actor by his father. His early martial arts experience included Wing Chun, trained under Yip Man, Tai Chi, boxing, and apparently frequent street fighting, neighborhood and rooftop fights. In 1961, he enrolled in the University of Washington. It was during this time in the United States that he began considering making money by teaching martial arts, even though he aspired to have a career in acting. He opened his first martial arts school, operated out of home in Seattle. After later adding a second school in Oakland, California, he once drew significant attention at the 1964 Long Beach International Karate Championships of California by making demonstrations and speaking. He subsequently moved to Los Angeles to teach, where his students included Chuck Norris, Sharon Tate, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. In the 1970s, his Hong Kong and Hollywood-produced films elevated the Hong Kong martial arts films to a new level of popularity and acclaim, sparking a surge of Western interest in Chinese martial arts. The direction and tone of his films dramatically influenced and changed martial arts and martial arts films worldwide. He is noted for his roles in 5 feature-length Hong Kong martial arts films in the early 1970s, Lo Wei's The Big Boss, 1971, and Fist of Fury, 1972, Golden Harvest's The Way of the Dragon, 1972. Directed and written by Lee, and Golden Harvest and Warner Brothers' Enter the Dragon, 1973, and The Game of Death, 1978, both directed by Robert Klaus. Lee became an iconic figure known throughout the world, particularly among the Chinese, based upon his portrayal of Chinese nationalism in his films, and among Asian Americans for defying Asian stereotypes. Having initially learned Wing Chun, Tai Chi, boxing, and street fighting, he combined them with other influences from various sources into the spirit of his personal martial arts philosophy, which he dubbed Jeet Kune Do, the way of the intercepting fist. Enter the Dragon, 1973. The Big Boss, 1971. The Way of the Dragon, 1972. Fist of Fury, 1972. Game of Death, 1978. Bruce Lee, A Warrior's Journey, 2000. Game of Death 2, 1981. The Warrior Within, 1976. Fury of the Dragon, 1976. The Life of Bruce Lee, 1994. At the time of Bruce Lee's death in 1973, his estimated net worth was $10 million. Bruce Lee, an iconic figure, was born in San Francisco, California, U.S. His father was a renowned Hong Kong opera singer by the name Lee Hui-chen. His mother, Grace Ho, had the Eurasia descent. When he was 3 months old, the parents decided to migrate back to Hong Kong. Bruce Lee met Linda Emery in Seattle, and they married in 1964. The couple moved to California, where Bruce opened 2 more schools in Oakland and Los Angeles. They welcomed their first child, Brandon Lee, born in 1965, and Shannon Lee, born in 1969. On May 10, 1973, Lee collapsed during an automated dialogue replacement session for Enter the Dragon at Golden Harvest Film Studio in Hong Kong. Because he was having seizures and headaches, he was immediately rushed to Hong Kong Baptist Hospital, where doctors diagnosed cerebral edema. They were able to reduce the swelling through the administration of mannitol. The headache and cerebral edema that occurred in his first collapse were later repeated on the day of his death. There was no visible external injury, however, according to autopsy reports, Lee's brain had swollen considerably, from 1,400 to 1,575 grams, a 13% increase. On October 15, 2005, Chow stated in an interview that Lee died from an allergic reaction to the tranquilizer meprobamate, the main ingredient in Equagesic, which Chow described as an ingredient commonly used in painkillers. When the doctors announced Lee's death, it was officially ruled a death by misadventure. We hope you enjoy this video. Leave a comment below if you have any recommendation for our channel, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe to support us. Thank you for watching.